Hi everyone, I'm Salah, the founder of Susalix AI, and today I'm going to show you an AI automation that I built specifically for independent insurance agencies. One of the biggest operational challenges in an agency today is managing the service inbox for the emails that they're receiving from different clients. And these could be emails ranging from certificates of insurance to policy changes, billing assistance, general questions, anything that a client would need from an insurance agency. They're basically sending that over a few, an agency's receiving a couple hundred or dozens of emails per day. And each email requires, a few minutes of time, basically from the service rep to read the email, extract the important information, route it to the necessary team, whoever's in charge of certain things, and then also respond back to the client. And that usually can take a few minutes per email. And when you add that up over, a few dozen or hundreds of emails per day, that can take a significant amount of time just to manage the inbox. So basically, this workflow is designed to automate that intake process while also keeping your team in control. So we're going to go through the demo a little bit and kind of show how the workflow works. I'm going to explain it briefly here. So basically, there is a trigger. We're using Gmail for this example, but basically, once the inbox receives an email, it alerts this workflow to basically start, and we extract the subject, the sender, and the body of the text basically to feed into an AI model that we're choosing. So we're using OpenAI ChatGPT as the model or the brain behind the automation. Basically, once we receive the email, all that information is passed into the AI model. And then basically the AI can determine what the email is about, determine what the response should be to that email after checking certain things like client information from the database or the Google Sheet, whatever your team is using to store information in. And then basically alert the team if there's a high priority request that comes in and if it needs immediate action. It's able to send an alert to the team via email or chat. So right now we're using Google Chat and Google Email, but this can be done with any sort of messaging system such as Slack or Zoom Chat, whatever your team is using, this can be used as well. So we're going to go through and kind of do a test email just to see how it all works, and then basically we'll discuss the next steps. So right here is a test email that we're basically going to send to the inbox. So it's a client, Acme Insurance, that's asking for a certificate of insurance, and they give information about the certificate holder and then also what else they need as well. So we're going to try sending this email and see how the workflow is actually working. And basically, the goal of this workflow isn't to replace, any employees. It's basically just to remove the repetitive admin work that the team is already doing, just to help them be more efficient. So we're going to execute the workflow. So the email was received. It extracted the information from the email, and now it passed the information into ChatGPT to basically understand what it's asking and prepare the response. And we also look up the clients in our client sheet just to make sure that the information that we received is from a real client and it's actually, real information that we're receiving. So it has that guardrail in place that we're not just doing this for every single email we receive. It's only for our clients that, we're working with. From there, it stores the information in a Google Sheet to basically see what the information was from the client, what they need, and then from there, we're able to alert the team on what the next steps are. So the workflow passed and it went through. So we're going to show the different messages that we receive as a result of this workflow. So we're going to first look at the Google Chat alert that we get. So it gets this is to like a team chat, and basically there is a high urgent request from Acme Construction, and they basically need to review it. So this is what that is alerting the team about. And then we're also going to show this is the test email that we sent over. And then here is the alert that the workflow has generated for us. So it's a high priority service request for a certificate request for Acme Construction. It says the client information here, what they need, what the summary of the email was, what the missing information is from the client. So basically, what else do we need from the client, and then what the next steps are. And then based on this, we also have, it automatically generates a response that we can send to the client. So this is all from the workflow and the AI that's doing the heavy lifting for us right here. So, we can verify, okay, this email looks good, and send it back over to the client. So yeah, basically this is the workflow just for understanding the inbox that the insurance agency is basically receiving hundreds and dozens of emails from for different clients. And like I said, the goal of this workflow is not to replace any team member. It's basically just you're automating the tasks that you're doing on a daily basis anyways. So the biggest benefit isn't that the AI is responding to your email. The biggest benefit is that every service request is organized before anyone ever opens the inbox. And instead of spending time understanding what the message is and deciding what to do, your team immediately knows what the client needs, whether it's urgent, who should handle it, and what the recommended response should be. So basically saves all that time for every single email that the team is receiving anyways. So this is just one example of how AI can reduce repetitive admin work inside your insurance agency. If you'd like to explore similar automations for your agency, I'd be happy to help discuss your current workflows and identify opportunities where AI could save your team time. Thank you so much for watching.